Hi, I'm Tom Ellis, and these are the scenes that made me. Daredevil is a Netflix original series based on the Marvel comics of the same name. It stars Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, and in Season 2, Jon Bernthal as the Punisher. It's the story of Matt Murdock, a blind lawyer who fights crime as a masked vigilante by night. The scene we're looking at takes place within Season 2 of the show. Season 2 sees Daredevil crossing paths with anti-hero Frank Castle, who has taken revenge on all the criminals that played their part in the death of his family. The scene follows Frank's torture by the Dogs of Hell gang and subsequent escape with the help of Daredevil. The two characters have a very different approach to being a vigilante. Matt is a devout Catholic and so deeply is against taking a life, no matter how evil that person may be. Frank, on the other hand, sees criminals as crazed dogs that need putting down. So far, both characters have not found common ground until this scene. Daredevil, of course, was shaped by tragedy. However, even he is moved by the level of loss Frank has endured. Throughout the season so far, Frank has recited the quote, "one batch, two batch, penny and dime." It's here he explains why.
Ball with the boys, shit. I was too tired, I couldn't even drink a goddamn beer, you know. But not her. My girl was up. She wanted me to tuck her in, see. She outgrew it, she knew it, she didn't care, she wanted it. She had that book. Her favorite book was out on her pillows. One batch, two batch. Penny and dime, yeah. I read her that book every night before the shit. I read it every single night. But see, that was over now because Daddy's home now. She looked at me and she begged me, Red. She begged. She begged. I said no.
The quote comes from his late daughter's favourite book. He almost uses this quote to remind himself why he's doing what he is, thusly justifying taking a life. I think hearing Frank's emotional story helps Matt see how similar he is to Frank. Both born out of death, the only difference is that Frank crosses a line that Matt is unwilling to. The scene is gorgeous in its construction. The choice of a graveyard as a location is genius. It represents both men, Frank and the deaths he's endured, and Matt and his conviction in his religion. It also looks straight out of a Frank Miller comic. The writer of the episode, John C. Kelly, really crafts an intimate scene at the end of a blood-soaked episode. It's this storytelling ability that makes Daredevil the crowning achievement of the MCU in my opinion. Charlie Cox and Jon Bernthal are perfectly cast, with the latter bringing an incredible intensity to the role, and the former holding the ability to convey emotion through body language and facial movements. Peter Howard, who directed the episode, did a fantastic job. The composition and framing of each shot is a work of art, helped by fantastic work from the cinematographer and head of lighting. If Daredevil is a part of the MCU you haven't seen yet, I highly recommend it. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at that fantastic scene with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time in the next scene, goodbye.